I'm Josephine from the History Channel of Croton, also known as the HCC. I have a special guest to introduce you today, John Denver!
Hi y'all, I'm John Denver. I'm a musician from Aspen, Colorado. Did you know that I was inducted to the Songwriters Hall of Fame? And my song, Rocky Mountain High, was adopted by the state of Colorado as their state song. And it goes kind of like this. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Josephine, can you tell me and our listening audience, hello, about our lovely mountain states?
Why, yes, I can. The mountain states include Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming.
In 1916, Jeanette Rankin of Montana. Yep, that's you.
What?
Say, yes, I can.
Yes, I can. The mountain states include Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming. In 1916, Jeanette Rankin of Montana became the first woman elected to Congress.
Did you know that the federal government affects the economy in the mountain states? And it's because they own so much property. Well, you know what? I've got to go. So I'm going to close out by singing you a little song. Alright, you ready? Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Alright, I gotta go, folks. Have a good day.
There are some fun facts about the mountain states. The mountain states have large grizzly bear population, and mountain is called the Treasure State because of its mineral wealth. A great place to visit would be Yellowstone National Park in Montana and Wyoming. There are gushing geysers, like the most famous one of is Old Faithful. All types of animals such as bears, moose, bison.
Hi folks, guess who I am? I'm Meriwether Lewis from Lewis and Clark Expedition. I've got some animals that I've captured on my travels, but anyways, I was an explorer and soldier, and I was on the expedition with William Clark to explore the Louisiana Purchase. Did you know that the Rocky Mountains are among the highest mountains in North America? An imaginary line runs north and south along their peaks, and that line is called the Continental Divide. All the rivers that head to the west flow to the Pacific Ocean, and all the rivers that are on the east side flow to the Atlantic Ocean. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. And you know what? If it wasn't for us, you would never have known that at all and never discovered the West, the Pacific. Thanks for having me on the HCC. My good friend Sacagawea will be taking over for me.
I was born in 1786 as a Shoshone Indian in Salmon, Idaho. I traveled with Lewis and Clark as their guide, and I was happily married to a French-Canadian fur trader. The climate in the West varies from the heat of California deserts to the frozen land of northern Alaska. The West geography creates extreme climate. Death Valley is not only the country's lowest land, but it is also its driest and hottest. My favorite place to visit out west is the Grand Canyon in Arizona. With red-brown cliffs, you can take a mule ride, bike, hike, some of the most beautiful trails, and even ride in a hot air balloon. Thanks for having me on the HCC. Hi everyone, here from the HCC. I have some fun information to share with you today on the glorious Southwest states, which include Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Arizona. If you are going to be traveling to the Southwest today, expect temperatures to be high in 80s to 90s. Very dry, and please make sure you wear some sunscreen. If you are on adventures, spirit the Chihuahuan Desert spreads north.
Chihuahuan. It'd be the Chihuahuan Desert.
From Mexico into Texas and southern Mexico. Oh boy, I just received news that we have a good old boy from Oklahoma Oklahoma. Visiting with us today, boys and girls, please give our guest, Mickey Mantle, a round of applause. Woo!
Boys and girls. I'm from. For those of you who might have forgotten who I am, I played center field for the New York Yankees. I was born in Oklahoma on October 20th, 1931, and I played ball with some of the best players that ever lived, and I was fortunate enough to be pretty darn good myself. In 1957, I won a Triple Crown batting championship, and you just might know some other famous ball players that have won the award, one of which you probably know really well that plays on the Detroit Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. Well, fans, I must be going now. Whitey Ford, Billy Martin, and myself have some shenanigans to attend to.
Here are some interesting facts about the Southwest in the 1500s. Native Americans lived in the Southwest. They farmed corn and hunted the land. Did you know that the Spanish controlled most of the Southwest region for more than 200 years? However, in 1821, Mexico won its independence from Spain, and Texas was part of Mexico with other states. Also, in 1897, Oklahoma produced its first oil. Today in the Southwest, the oil industry remains the largest producer of oil. And did you know that the Rio Grande has long been a source of major water for people in the Southwest in Mexico? One of my most favorite places to visit is the South Padre Islands in Texas. I love the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. Reporting live from Croton, I am Josephine saying goodbye until my last broadcast on Pacific. Adios and buenos noches.
Adios and buenos noches.
Adios and buenos noches. Reporting live, I am Josephine Zamarripa. Our next topic is the Pacific states, which include Washington, Oregon, California, Alaska, and Hawaii. Have you ever wondered who the first to have the Pacific states? People migrate across the frozen Bear states to get there.
That'd be the Bering Straits, Miss Josephine.
Bering Straits to get there. That must have been a long, cold journey. Did you know that California is the leading producer of agriculture, growing about half of all the fruits, vegetables, nuts sold in the U.S.? Do you guys have an iPod or an iPad? By the show of hands, it's a lot of you. Can you tell me where the idea for an iPad or iPod came from? That's right, you guys guessed. Old California and a smart man called Bill Gates. I have a special guest today in the studio, Miss Marilyn Monroe. Miss Marilyn Monroe, where are you? Are you back
Marilyn,
there?
where are you? Whoa, there's Marilyn Monroe, folks. Woo!
I am a native of Los Angeles, and I was born in 1926. I am really excited to be here in the studio of the HCC, and I am a big fan. Perhaps you didn't know this about me, but I was very famous. I was a very famous actress in the 1950s and 60s, way before any of you kids were born. Did you know that in 1941, when I was just 15, the Japanese bombed the U.S. naval base?
That'd be the naval base.
Naval base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. It was a very scary time for all of us then. But we won the war and had very
prosperous
times through most of the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Well, that is about all the reporting we have on this project here for our famous people. Once more, let's welcome back on the stage, John Denver.
Hello, John. What are you up to? Hey, let me sing one more song to you. Rocky Mountain High, Josephine, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Okay, I gotta go. Have a good night.
Merriweather Lewis.
Hi. I was back traveling. Whew, man, I was going across the Barren Straits and it just got crazy, but I do have this crazy stuffed animal. Here, you can have him. Bye.
Mickey Mantle.
Hi, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and hit some BP. I'm gonna hit some home runs later, but you know, first things first, I just wanted to say what a great job and what a great host Josephine Mary Zamarripa is. But we have one more special guest to say goodbye to, and that's Sacagawea. Welcome, Sacagawea.
How? Thank you all. And how about our famous news reporter from the HEC, Miss Josephine Mary Zamarripa? I'm right here.
And that's you, Miss Josephine Mary Zamarripa. Why don't you send us off? Because that is all the reporting we have to do on the Southwest and West. Send us off.
Signing out for other school year and saying goodbye. Reporting live, I am Josephine. Have a great summer, kids, and I will see you all in the fall.